What up? What up? So, sorry, just adjust the microphone. Okay, so where's Patches? Before you face off against your first boss, which is, I can always forget his name, Morgit. Trust me, you'll know him when you come across him. One thing that can help you is Morg's Shackle, and we get that from Patches. Those of you who've played the other Souls games, you'll know who Patches is and what a little shit he is. So, let's get him. Now, if you've not already got your horse, just follow the game through, and as you get up to Stormvale Castle, so you see where we are there now, follow the route along, and you'll come to here. When you rest at the bonfire, Melina will speak to you and brief you up and give you the horse. But this is just judging that you've already got the horse. So where we're going to be heading to, and you can plot a little route if you want. And this is Murkwood Cave, where you'll find Patches. So off we go. Now along this route you'll obviously come across Dragon's Path. We're just going to ignore him just for now. Now, I am actually, just while we're here, we'll just grab this. If you're coming this way, it's probably a good one to get, because if you do get killed, is this the closest one? We are at night time, if you happen to be at night time. Best thing to do, oh here we go, so this is where you would meet your little shrine maiden, technically, where she gives you your horse. Now I'm playing on New Game plus 3, I think.
Traveler.
Hence why I've already got the horse. So you can watch a spiel if you like.
Have you heard? They serve but you. I can play turning
Waffle on.
Go to the foot. Then it's set. Summon me. Torrent treat.
And there we go. This is where she'll give you your horse.
Shall I turn? Let my hand share.
Now I can't even level up because I need over 500,000 runes just to go up a level. Ridiculous. But it doesn't matter about that because that's not what we're here for. Now, it's still night time. Now the only reason I said to yourselves just to change it to daytime is because there's, in some areas there's different enemies that come out at night. In this particular area you've got one of the Black Shadow Knights or something. If this is your first playthrough, they're exceptionally hard. You can take them down, but it's not an easy battle. So we're heading through here. Now, if you look up there, you can see you've got some skeletons. Now, the skeletons, if you played the other Souls games, you'd be used to skeletons reanimating. However, these will reanimate non-stop. Now, if you've got when you eventually get some Ashes of War, if you get Sacred Blade, that will, any undead enemies will be killed straight away. Now, the way to kill them we'll let one drop down. Now if you've got a bow, that will be helpful. I mean, I always personally start off with the dex build, the one that gives you the samurai armor. Just overall, it's just a little bit better, especially for the beginning. Now, if you see he's flashing that. Oh, shit! Sorry. Let's just get another one down here. Now, you don't have to do this. You could just keep running, but especially early game, you can get quite overwhelmed pretty quickly because they'll all drop on you. So what I'm going to do is a shield counter. So as soon as he hits my shield, press R2. Now you can see you've got like that little flashing smoky thing. So we'll kill him again. But this time we'll attack his ashes while they're still smoking and stops them from respawning. Now the reason we're taking them down is because if we don't, you can run through, but you come against a NPC, pretty tough for early game. And the problem is, on some occasions I've had it where these lot have still followed you into the NPC fight. Just remember to finish them off, because like I said, they're not particularly tough, but when you're in that NPC battle, you don't want these joining you in. Oh, piss off, I hate these little bastards. Don't do much damage, but fucking annoying. Make sure yeah, so what I like to do is just keep a track of these. If you don't need them, just remove them, because you end up cluttered, and then when you're trying to find where they are to remove them, it's hard to find them. So the cave is here, however we get invaded. Now it's not too difficult, even early game it's not too difficult. Charge shield counters are useful. His main thing is that he does bleed, which is there, little bitch. See what I mean? It's fucking annoying they are. Okay, so Murkwood Cave. Now, if you've not got it yet, you can buy a lamp from one of the merchants. If not, the first merchant we came across in the Church of Ella, whatever it is, this one. Sorry, no, this one. He sells torches which you can buy. What we're going to do, just so you guys can see a bit easier, I'm going to cast Starlight. Now, activate our level. Now, I'm not doing this using notes or anything, so just bear with me if I miss something out that you've noticed. activate your little summoning pool. I don't think, because the boss isn't that, you know, the boss is patches really, but you need one of these to summon. And what will happen if there's a summon in the area, you'll get similar to that message there, but in gold on the floor. Now, I don't need that, so I'm just gonna undo it. Now, I've got another walkthrough up that I'm working on that will, you know, introduce you to the game. This is just a few little specific. Now you can see here, got a little chain there, an alarm. Unlike the Souls games, you are allowed to hide. Now, I'm not going to bother with that. But what will happen, all the enemies will come running out that door. But even on New Game Plus free, they're nothing. Hate that when idiots put messages. Some people actually put messages down to try and stop you, because you'll get somewhere there's like multiple messages, somewhere where you need to press triangle, and then every time you're trying to activate it, it's bringing up the messages. I was fairly sure. Ah, my bad. Getting my caves mixed up here. And as you're running along any of this materials, even if you're not a crafter, like I don't really, just pick it up. So as I said, this really isn't a boss as such. It's more introduction to Patches. It's basically a little backstabbing twat, basically. So what will happen is when we come over to open his chest.
Well. Thought you'd just help yourself to a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief. The gods demand repentance.
Shut up, you fool.
All of it.
With him, as with a lot of bosses, slow moving bosses, shield counter is the best way to do it. As soon as he hits, press... oh, I forgot. And then he gives up. There we go. Get a golden rule, and now we can talk to him.
Come round, have you? I knew you would. You're a man of reason. True and true.
Yeah, every chance he gets, he'll shaft us.
Well, what do you know? Now how did I took you for an innocent water.
Now, I do like how they stick him in every Souls games. What I'd suggest is forgive and forget, because he's a merchant, and he'll pop up various times throughout the game. Once he moves from here, you'll next find him in the Volcano Manor, and then another area much later in the game.
Don't forget to pop. I'll be ready.
So just make sure you exhaust the dialogue.
I'll be ready to.
Okay, so what he wants you to do is piss off and come back. So we're just going to hop back to the entrance. And we're just going to pass time. We'll do it again because we just want to... just a day should be enough. And just because I can't be bothered to fight these wastes of space, I'm going to show you the sneaking way. So watch out for your little bells. Something like that. And the stealth does work. Not, you know, we're not talking Splinter Cell level of stealth, but Splinter Cell. It's about time we got a new Splinter Cell next gen. Anywho, back to patches.
Well, nice of you to all a bit ad hoc and welcome. You won't need a refund. Yeah. Right now they're all supplied. I mean, but it hardly matters. They're all footsore work.
Just exhausts his dialogue.
Well, just something like that then again.
Now he's a first example of him trying to shaft you. There's a chest over there that you can see unopened.
This valuable customer could be a long time coming. Huh? Everything is give and take. Give and take.
Now he's basically teasing you to open that thing. Well, let's have a look what he sells. Gold pickled foot. Really, really good item there. That increases your rune intake. Now early game, especially as I'm going to show you a little glitch area where we can kill an enemy that will give us about 40,000 or a bit over 40,000 if we equip one of those foots. So I'm going to buy all 3 of them. If you haven't got enough money yet, don't worry, he's not going to move for a while, so you can pop back. But this is what you want. Margit's Shackle. Basically just pins the enemy to the floor for a second or two. Don't really need to buy them because you can make them using earthly flowers, which are pretty much everywhere. If you can, get your stone sword key. That opens up little areas that you'll come across. The branch, if you die, that's like the what were the rings called in Souls? You equip the ring, and then if you die, you don't lose any souls, basically. Okay. Now, if I remember rightly, so what will happen? When we open this box, there should be a big cloud of smoke, and it teleports us to another area. But I may put that into part 2 actually, because this was just how to find patches. Okay. Yeah, fuck it, we'll call it a day there. Okay, so I'll do a part 2 to this. Not a part 2 as such, but because the 2 little areas are linked, this and the Celia crystal tunnels. Good area for smithing stones. Bit difficult in some places, but not too bad. But I'll show you what we'll do. So the next part will continue from here. So as always, thanks for watching. Toodaloo.